everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. I am Mike Fuson. We're going to continue exploring that process element. So our people, process, and technology. We're going to continue exploring that process element of that triangle in our I&O maturity efforts. I talked a lot about in my last episode some of the process areas like ITIL and managing the organizational change and the difficulty of uptake. But one of the mistakes that we see a lot of organizations make is as they're developing their process, they focus strictly on the operational elements of that process. And that's fine as a starting point, but it shouldn't be where you finalize and where you end up. In order to truly mature, you need to look at the strategy, the design, and the transition aspects of our overall process areas. Just putting in a good process that has approvals in it helps us from an operational perspective, but you may need to put governance, which may mean change management or release management around our I&O efforts. It's not all something that can be done for most organizations at one time. It's too much change at once. But that's where we have that continual service improvement effort, where we start to transition from looking about just operationally executing and starting to look at that we're providing a service to the organization and transitioning our thoughts and our processes through continual service improvement to be able to provide the other pillars that hold up an effective infrastructure and operations process. And we need to continue to make the changes that are necessary, introduce and have a plan for how we're going to do this. Not we're going to get to them eventually, but here's step one, here's phase one, and then phase two, phase three, etc. as we begin to phase in more. Stay with us as we continue to explore I&O maturity within our organizations.